Hello. Hello. Sparking up, a snap and a twirl, singing out with everyone around the world. Music, nostalgia, and lots of fun. A friendly community for everyone. No matter where you are, you're never too far from Krisanti's virtual piano bar. KPPianobar.com. Hello, everyone. How are you? Or I should say, hello. I do the worst British accent. And I love a British accent. It's so beautiful, but I can't really do it. I sound like Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. I didn't think of that. I should do something for Mary Poppins tonight. Tonight is Hits from the Brits. Not quite the British invasion, but just various British artists. So, I've already had a request, but I'm going to start off with this one first, and then I'll get to the request. If you have any requests, you can go to my song list, and anything that's by a British artist, you can request for the first set, and the second set will be anything you want. All right, here's one. This one is your song. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I were a sculptor, but then again, no, or a girl who makes potions in the traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. Maybe quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked up the mud, so well a few of the verses, well, they got me quite cross, but the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, well, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, well, what I really mean, well, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. That was your song. Not my song, your song. That was a song by Elton John. I tried to wear something that was kind of resembling the British flag. It doesn't really, but it's kind of the same colors. Almost. Anyway, we're going to do some British trivia tonight. And if you know the answer, if you buy a virtual ticket to the show, then you qualify to get your name in the bowl. So Thank you for your support and buying a virtual ticket. Here is the first question. Which of the Rolling Stones was a Boy Scout? I heard that Eric is at Girl Scouts tonight, so in honor of Eric, which Rolling Stone was a Boy Scout? All right, here's a song by Led Zeppelin. I didn't even know Led Zeppelin was a British band, but apparently they are. This goes out to my cousin Stacy, who made this request. And let me know what else you guys want to hear. Here we go. Oh, baby. Well, there's a light in your eye that keeps shining like a star that can't wait for the light. I hate to think I've been blinded, baby. Why can't I see it tonight? And the warmth of your smile starts to burn, and the thrill of your touch gives me fright. And I'm shaking so much, really hurting. Why don't you show up and make it alright? Yeah, it's alright. And if you promise your love so completely, and you said you would always be true, you swore that you never would leave me, baby. Whatever happened to you? And you thought it was only in movies, as you wish all your dreams would come true. Hey, it ain't the first time, believe me, baby. I'm standing here feeling blue. Yeah, I'm blue. Now I will stand in the rain on the corner. I watch the people go shuffling downtown. Another 10 minutes, no longer, and then I turn it around. The clock on the wall's moving slower. Well, my heart, well, it sinks to the ground. And the storm that I thought would blow over clouds the light of the love that I found. Light of the love that I found. Then they blow the whistle. Then there's a whole timbali thing. Oh, now my body is starting to quiver, and the palms of my hands getting wet. I got no reason to doubt you, baby. It's all a terrible mess. And I run in the rain till I'm breathless. When I'm breathless, I run till I drop. Hey, the thought of a fool's kinda careless. I'm just a fool waiting on the wrong love. Oh, yeah. Light of the love that I found. Light of the love that I, light of the love that I, light of the love that I found. How should I end that? Just like that. That's called Fool in the Rain by Led Zeppelin, requested by Stacy. Okay, the question was, which Rolling Stone was a Boy Scout? And the answer is Keith Richards. And Babs, could I please trouble you? I forgot to bring in a pencil. I just want to check off that I asked that one. All righty. What group gave the Beatles a run for their money? Because they had 15 hits in the U.S. from 1964 to 1966. They gave the Beatles a run for their money. Really, I sound ridiculous with that accent. I'm going to do something that has an accent right in the song. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this is from a musical where she sings with a British accent. I have a recording, I have a whole cassette tape where I'm singing songs when I was a kid, and this one's on it. And I had a British accent back then, too. Here it is. All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air. with one enormous chair. Ooh, to be lovely. Lots of chocolate for me to eat. Lots of coal making lots of heat. Warm face, warm hands, warm feet. Oh, to be lovely. Oh, so lovely sitting up so bloomingly still. I would never budge till spring crept out to me windowsill. Someone's head leaning on my knee, warm and tender as he can be. Who takes good care of me? Oh, to be lovely. Ooh, to be lovely. Sitting up so bloomingly still. Oh, I would never budge till spring crept out to me windowsill. Someone's head leaning on my knee, warm and tender as he can be. Who takes good care of me? Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? There's a room somewhere. I sound like a little bit like Moira, but not quite. That's from My Fair Lady. My mother used to love that musical, and she loved the part where she was at the horse race, and she's trying to be very elegant, and then the horse is going, and she goes, "Move your bloomin' horse!" And they're like, "Oh!" And it was hilarious, I guess. Anyway. Oh, Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter is the request. I don't know that one, and I love it. Do I know it? I don't think I do, but I can do something else by the Herman's Hermits. Yes, Babs. Oh, wait. I asked you who gave the Beatles a run for their money by having 15 hits in the U.S. from 1964 to 66, the Dave Clark 5. Several people got it right. Your name is going into the bowl. The bowl. All righty. I'm going to ask you a question about this. I just had a request for this one, and I have a trivia question in here for it. All right. So, as you probably know, I played the Xfinity Center the last 2 summers. Well, actually, not last summer because of COVID, but before that, 2018, 2019. And in 2020, I was supposed to do the pre-show for Rod Stewart, and it got canceled. So anyway, this is a song by Rod Stewart, and the question is, what is the instrument that is heard in this song which is mostly used in folk music? You won't hear that instrument tonight. You're just going to hear me on the piano. But on the Rod Stewart recording, there is a distinct instrument, especially at the end part where it goes like this. Okay, that's your question. Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my heart, and that's what really hurts. The morning sun, when it's in your face, really shows your age. But that don't worry me none. In my eyes, you're everything. I laughed at all of your jokes. My love you turned into a lover and mother. What a lover, you wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You made a first-class fool out of me. You stole my heart, I couldn't leave it if I tried. You led me away from home, 'cause you didn't want to be alone. There it is. You stole my heart, I couldn't leave it if I tried. I suppose I could collect my books and get on back to school, or steal my daddy's cue and make a living out of playing pool. I find myself a rock and roll band that needs a helping hand. Oh, Maggie, I wish I'd never seen your face. You made a first-class fool out of me, but I'm as blind as a fool can be. You stole my heart, but I love you anyway. Hand cam. Maggie, I wish I'd never seen your face. I'll get on back home one of these days. It's called Maggie May by Rod Stewart. Okay, the instrument, the question was, what instrument do you hear in the recording that you don't normally hear in a rock tune? The answer is the mandolin. A lot of people got it. Okay. A mandolin is a Greek instrument that you hear in Greek music. I'm looking to see if there's any trivia here about the Herman's Hermits. I don't think so. All right, so I'm just going to ask you, how about... okay, well, here's another. What was the name of the band that Rod Stewart was in when they had a hit with the song Stay With Me? Stay With Me. What was the name of the band? Okay. All right, here's the song by the Herman's Hermits. I'm going to do my own rendition of this song. I'll do a couple of Herman's Hermits. This is my own rendition. Because this originally, when the Herman's Hermits do it, they do it really, but I'm going to do it kind of romantically. Woke up this morning, feeling fine. There's something special on my mind. Last night I met a new girl in my neighborhood. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. She's the kind of girl that's not too shy, and I can tell that I'm her kind of guy. She'd dance close to me like I hoped she would. Oh yeah. Something tells me Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. We only danced for a minute or two, but she held close to me the whole night through. Can I be falling in love? She's the only one I've been dreaming of. I walked her home and she held my hand. I knew it couldn't be a one-night stand, so I asked to see her next week, and she told me I could. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. Kind of a jazz rendition of I'm into something good. The question was about Rod Stewart was in a band that did Stay With Me, and the band was called Faces. Anyone get that, Babs? Faces, a couple of people got it right. So one time I was at the Cape, and we were at the beach where there's a snack bar, and there were these little kids playing, and we overheard them say, "Father, may we have snacks?" And I was like, oh my gosh, listen to those British accents. Why is it that an American kid would sound obnoxious? Dad, can I get a popsicle? I want an ice cream. I want the french fries. But the British kid, "Father, may we have snacks?" So here's the creep that I am. I followed them to the snack bar just to hear them talk. I did. I went to the snack bar. No, I really was getting my own snack. A snack at the snack bar. But there they were. Should we get, Father, should we have popsicles, Father? Please, Father. They were so sweet and cute. Sweet and cute. I'm going to ask you something about I'm into something good. A trivia question I wasn't going to ask. Don't look this up, people. Do not look it up. Take a wild guess. Who wrote that song, I'm into something good? It's someone you've heard of. Somebody that, I'll give you a clue. It's a man and a woman that were married at the time. Don't look it up. That's all I'll tell you. Okay. I'm going to do one more Herman's Hermits song. This is a really goofy of the goofies. This is the goofiest of all of them. This goes out to Jim Nispel because he wanted to hear Mrs. Brown. I love that song. I got to learn that. I'm Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. Henry, she wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. I'm a Sam, I'm a eighth old man, I'm Henry. Henry the Eighth, I am. Second verse, same as the first. I'm Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. Henry, she wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. Or a Sam, I'm a eighth old man, I'm Henry. Henry the Eighth, I am. H-E-N-R-Y. Henry, Henry, Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. I mean, how did that song become a hit? It is hilarious. Guess when that was, this is not a question. This is not a trivia question. But guess when that was written and first recorded? In 1910. And it was recorded in 1911 by a guy named Harry Champion. Google it. After this show is over, Google Henry VIII AM 1911. And you'll hear the original guy singing it. It's unbelievable. So I don't know where the Herman's Hermits caught wind of it, but they did. Okay, I have to switch out of this list because somebody made a request of something that's not in my list, but it is British. It is British. Oh, what did I ask? Oh, I asked who wrote I'm Into Something Good. Anyone know? Carole King and Jerry Goffin. Did anyone get that? Carole King and Jerry Goffin, they were married at the time. They wrote it together. All right, if anyone said either of them, they could get their name in the bowl. Okay. Sorry, I had a request that's not on the list, but I do know it, and it is British. It's not that I just didn't put it on the list, because you know why? It's a Beatles song, and I'm trying not to do any Beatles tonight because there's a reason why. I love the Beatles, but the reason why is because I'm just going to do a whole nother Beatles night, only Beatles. So I was trying to keep from doing them tonight, but I will do this because I had a request by Terry and Tom. Hi, Terry and Tom. Thanks for being here. Okay, here's your next question. This is a band I'm not going to be doing anything by. They're called the Honeycombs. They were a British band. What was distinctive about them? What was something different about the Honeycombs? All right, song for Terry and Tom by the Beatles.
The long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door. The wild and windy night that the rain washed away has left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Why leave me standing here? Let me know the way. Many times I've been alone, and many times I've cried. Anyway, you'll never know the many ways I tried, and still they lead me back to the long, winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't leave me waiting here. Lead me to your door. Still they lead me back to the long, winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't keep me waiting here. Don't keep me waiting. Lead me to your door. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That was a long and winding road. By the Beatles. And as I said, I'm trying not to do too many Beatles only because I want to do a whole nother night of Beatles. Okay, I should be asking things in order because now I don't know. Oh, what was the unique thing about the Honeycombs? They had a female drummer. Jean French knew it. She still has the album. Jean French. That's awesome. You know, a female drummer was a novelty back then. I am a female drummer, and my friend Kathy Berkeley, and I know lots of female drummers. So I'm glad there now are more of them. Karen Carpenter, of course, was a female drummer. All right, I'm going back to the list. So Jane French, you're in the bowl. And a few other people, too. Okay. I have a question about this one, I believe. Oh. Well, the question's too easy, so. This question is what was Petula Clark's first hit in the United States? Everyone on earth will know that, so I'm not asking. That's not a real question. I'm not asking it. I'm going to ask you a British expression. If you were British and you said you were knackered, what does that mean?
I'm knackered. I'm knackered.
Okay. This one goes out to Alice O'Keefe. This is a great song to sing along to. So if you are at home, I want to hear you all the way through the computer screen, okay? Let's hear it.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help. I know.
In the kitchen.
Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can't forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. Don't find a place for sure. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows downtown. Maybe you know some little places to go and where they never close. Downtown, just listen to the rhythm of a gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with him too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be alright now. Downtown,
Hand cam.
downtown. Downtown, and you may find somebody kind to help and understand you. Someone who is just like you and needs a gentle hand to guide them along. So maybe I'll see you there. We can forget all our troubles, forget all our cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. Don't wait a minute more. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Downtown, downtown.
Yeah. That was Petula Clark. What did I ask? Oh, yes. What does it mean when you're knackered? If you're knackered, it means you're tired. Tired. The answer is tired. If you're knackered, you're knackered. Okay. All right. Well, since we're on the expressions of that, wait. What's the next question? Okay. Hold on a second. Let's just get back to my next song, and then I will come back. Okay, here it is. So knackered means tired. So don't look this up. Just make it up if you don't know the answer. Make up an answer. But if you do know the answer, what is the British expression when you are drunk? Because it's not knackered. If you're drunk, what is the British expression? All right, hold on one second. I need a sip of water. Sung by Dusty Springfield, who I never even knew was British.
When I said I needed you, you said you would hold It wasn't me who changed, but you. And now you've gone away. Don't you see that now you're gone, and I'm left here on my own? Then I have to follow you and beg you to come home. Now sing along on this one. Here we go. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you. But believe me, I'll never let you down. Left alone with just a memory. Life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to feel. Here we go. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, you don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me one more time. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, believe me, believe me. Thank you. That's a song by Dusty Springfield from 1966. Everyone still hear me? Can you still hear me? Okay. So if you're drunk, the word is pissed. I'm pissed. It doesn't mean angry like it does here in the U.S. If you heard a Brit say I'm pissed, it means they're drunk. All right. All right, I'm going to do a song by a woman who, again, I never knew she was British, but apparently she's one of the biggest British artists that came out in the 1980s. First, let me find another question for you. Okay, Benny and the Jets was a big hit by Elton John. What was the B-side of that record? And are Dave and Lisa watching? Because they love that song. Anyway, what was the B-side of Benny and the Jets? Don't look it up, just guess an Elton John song. All right, here's something by a British woman from the 1980s. Kathy Green calls her Sadie. Time of life, lover boy. He move in space and minimum waste and maximum joy. City lights and business nights. When you require streetcar desire for higher heights. No place for beginners or sensitive hearts. Sentiment is left to chance. No place to be ending, but somewhere to start. No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. face to face, each classic case. We shadow box and double cross, yet neither chase. A license to love, insurance to hold. Melt all your memories and change into gold. His eyes are like angels, but his heart is cold. No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago, Western Mail. Across the north and south to Key Largo, love for sale. Smooth operator.
I don't know that song. It's not on my list. If you want to make a request, go to my song list. Linda, let's go to my website for a second, if you wouldn't mind. And see right there, Krisanthi.com. If you go to my song list, there's about 1,500 songs on there. And if the song you'd like to hear is on that list, then I can play it. If it is not, I unfortunately don't know it. I wish I could play every song there is in the world, but I don't know them all. So somebody wanted this song and I don't know it. I'm very sorry to tell you that. But if it's on the list, I can do it. All right, I'm going to go to the next request. Oh, I asked you the question. Oh, the B-side of Benny and the Jets is Harmony. Harmony and me, we're pretty good company. Looking for an island in our boat upon the sea. And I can do that one if you want to hear it. Oh, good. Well, thank you. Thank you, people, for not looking it up. Chris Dimmock wants that. Was Joe Cocker British? Never knew it. See, I'm learning things. Because I equate him with John Belushi, who wasn't British. You know, you think of John Belushi doing his imitation, his really hilarious and yet tacky imitation of Joe Cocker. Okay, this one goes out to Chris and Art. We will see you soon. Okay, here's the next question. I think I'm going to ask you one of these. I have a whole bunch of royal family questions. What is Meghan Markle? Meghan Markle's middle name is Meghan. So she goes by Meghan Markle, but what is her real name? What is her first name? Don't look it up. What is Meghan Markle's first name? Okay, beautiful song for Chris and Art by Joe Cocker.
You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? Everything I hope for, everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You are so beautiful.
I tried to do that little tender ending. You know how he goes like, it's like, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. I understand that feeling. I have a couple of nieces and nephews that are that beautiful. I want to look at them and say that when I see them. Okay, Meghan Markle's name is Rachel. Few people knew that. Okay, and here's question 2. Well, no, that's too easy. I won't ask it. I was going to say she played a character named Rachel in what drama series, but the answer is Suits, and I think everyone would know that. So I'm not going to ask it. All right. I had a request for... someone wanted to hear something by the Rolling Stones, and I don't know the one you wanted. I'm sorry. But I do know another Stones song, so I'll do that one for you. Something about the Rolling Stones. And I will ask you, do I have any Stones questions? Oh, I already asked which Rolling Stone was a Boy Scout. Let's see if I have anything else about the Stones. I don't, but I'll just ask you just a random question. Okay. Which person who's known as a comedian and actor, or I should say he isn't anymore. He's kind of was known as a comedian and actor probably in the 1980s and 90s. He first gained public recognition as a jazz musician, but he's very British and he's been in movies, and he used to be a jazz musician. That's how he was first known. Who is he? Okay, here's something by the Rolling Stones. I'm going to give this my best shot because I just learned it about an hour ago. Pretend there's a cowbell. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Tried to take me upstairs for a ride. She had to hit me right across the shoulder, 'cause I just can't seem to drink it off my mind. It's a honky-tonk women. Give me the honky-tonk blues. I later divorcee in New York City. I had to put up some kind of a fight. The lady, then she covered me with roses. Well, she blew my nose and then she blew my mind. All right, let's rock it out. She's a honky-tonk woman. Give me the honky-tonk blues. Piano. boom, da. Can't you hear the cowbell in that? More cowbell. Boom, da. Boom, da. That's one of the first songs. Well, no, not one of the first songs, but it's a song I know on the drums. Boom, cha, cha, boom, cha, boom, cha, cha, ga. The comedian and actor that first gained public recognition as a jazz musician is Dudley Moore. And a few people got it right. Dudley Moore. We talked about Dudley Moore last week when we did If You Get Caught Between the Moon and New York City. All right, I'm going to do one more British-related song, and then we'll take a short break, and we'll come back. So hold on, I'm going to do this one. Yeah. This is a British show tune. Okay. Who is better known as... No, sorry. His original real name is Yorios Kyriakos Panagiatou. That's a Greek name. Yorios Kyriakos Panagiatou. What is he better known as? All right. All right, here's another sing-along. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Diddle-diddle-diddle-um-diddle-I, because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. My father gave me nose a tweak and told me I was bad. But then one day I learned a word that saved me aching nose. The biggest word I've ever heard, and this is how it goes. Everyone, sing it at home. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Kick and ease up, step in time. Kick and ease up, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Kick and ease up, step in time. Around the chimney, step in time. Around the chimney, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Round the chimney, step in time. Flap like a birdie, step in time. Flap like a birdie, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Flap like a birdie, step in time. Up on the railing, step in time. Up on the railing, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Up on the railing, step in time. Over the rooftop, step in time. Over the rooftop, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Over the rooftop, step in time. So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up this word and then you got a lot to say. But better use it carefully or it may change your life. One night I said it to me girl, and now me girl's me wife. She supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's from Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. Barbara, what did I ask? Oh, that Greek name is George Michael. George Michael, better known as George Michael. That was the answer to the last trivia question. Now, stay tuned for the slideshow. We need more pictures. So if you have any pictures of you with your tumbler, the Krisanthi's Virtual Piano Bar tumbler. If you don't have a tumbler, you can get one right at my website. But you can take a picture with your tumbler or take a picture of yourself in front of the screen and send it to me. We'll put you in the slideshow. We have a new video of our friends in Japan listening to my song Hug a Million Times. How fun is that? They're listening to my song in Japan. Because she's in it. Because she's in the video. That's right, Emma. So Emma and Kato and Kazumi, here you go.
って言うんですよ。これやばいやろ、めっちゃしてんのやろ。
Hello, we are back. So is everyone having a good night? I saw on Facebook that Jan said she would know lots of this trivia because she went to London. I have never been to London, but I really want to go. One of these days we're going, Babs. Okay, I was going to ask you a question about the Beatles because we were just playing Beatles piano music and then an Elton John piano music. So I had the question all picked out. And then the camera came on and I lost it. Oh, I don't know where. So I'm just going to ask you a different one. Since they went by the name the Dave Clark Five, you would expect Dave to be out front, but he wasn't. What instrument did he play? All right, here's a request goes out to Deb. I think that says Deb Landry. All right, so we're off the British request. We can do anything you want. This is a song by the Martha and the Vandellas.
Chicago in the street, way down in New Orleans, the street in New York City. Oh, where there's music, sweet, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. Oh, records playing, we're swinging, we're swaying, dancing in the street. Oh, it doesn't matter what you wear, as long as you are there. So come on, every guy, grab a girl, everywhere around the world we'll be dancing. We're dancing in the street, dancing in the street. It's an invitation across the nation, a chance for folks to meet, laughing and singing with music swinging, dancing in the street. Well, Philadelphia, PA, dancing in the street, Baltimore and DC now. Can't forget the Motor City. Oh, when there's music, sweet, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. Oh, records playing, swinging and swaying, dancing in the street. Hey, it doesn't matter what you wear, as long as you are there. So come on now, every guy, won't you grab a girl? Everywhere around the world we're dancing. We're dancing in the street. We're dancing in the street now. We're dancing in the street. There you go. Hey, I should ask you a question. Who else? Here's the trivia question. Well, first I'll answer the last one about the Dave Clark Band. He played the drums, Dave Clark. So that's the answer to that. But I'm going to ask you about Dancing in the Street. Martha and the Vandellas did it, but who else did it as a duet? Two guys. Oh, Deb Landry already put it? Mick Jagger and David Bowie. Two Brits. Two Brits. All right, then that's not a real question because it's already been answered. Yeah, that's right. They did a really great version of that. Okay, what British band was originally known as the Kansas City Five? It's a British band. They're originally known as the Kansas City Five. Don't look it up. All right, here's a song that I wrote. This one goes out to my cousin Stacy. I like the way you hold my face when you kiss me. I don't like the way I'm always wondering if you miss me. 'Cause you never say you wanna stay with me forever. told me today you feel your best when we're together. Oh, you make me crazy 'cause you're still not mine. Oh, I love you, baby, and it's getting stronger. You make me crazy 'cause you need more time. Oh, I love you, baby, but I can't wait much longer. You make me crazy, so make up your mind. 'Cause if you don't want this love, baby, I'm not the crazy one. Yeah, if you don't want this love, baby, I'm not the crazy one. I like the way you lie beside me on the floor. We could spend all day talking about what life is for. You always say that we should both follow our dreams. So why don't you stay and I can show you what that means. Oh, you make me crazy 'cause you're still not mine. Oh, I love you, baby, and it's getting stronger. You make me crazy 'cause you need more time. Oh, I love you, baby, but I can't wait much longer. You make me crazy, so make up your mind. 'Cause if you don't want this love, baby, I'm not the crazy one. Yeah, if you don't want this love, baby, I'm not the crazy one. Yeah, if you don't want this love, baby, I'm not the crazy one.
You Make Me Crazy was written about two couples that I was friends with, and one of the people in the couple would not commit. You were making me crazy. One of the couples is now together, and one of the couples is not. One didn't commit, and one did. And even that's kind of a rocky relationship. I will not name names. Babs, what did I ask? Oh, what a British band was originally known as the Kansas City Five, the Animals. Anyone get it? Eric Burdon and the Animals was originally the Kansas City Five. No one looked it up. Thank you for not looking it up and really taking a guess. What was lead singer Davy Jones' favorite Monkees song? Of the songs by the Monkees, what did Davy Jones say was his favorite? And I'll sing it for you later if you want to hear it. Let me know if you want it. Oh, boy. You know, I don't have any funny stories tonight. You know, all I told you was that I liked listening to those kids speak with a British accent. One time I was at a restaurant. This was when I was living in California. I was a little crazy back then. Well, I mean, no crazier than I am now, but I guess a little more outwardly crazy. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I was at a restaurant, and I spoke with a British accent the whole time I was there, trying to throw the waitress off. And I think she bought it. That's the only funny story I have. I talked to her like that, but I could do it better then. I can't do a British accent now. I just sound like Len from Dancing with the Stars. Some parts tragic, some parts magic. Okay, I've had a request for The Words Get in the Way. I love that song. This goes out to Charlene. And this was recorded by Gloria Estefan when she went solo from the Miami Sound Machine.
I realize you're seeing someone new. I don't believe she knows you like I do. Your temperamental, moody side, the one you always tried to hide from me. But I know when you have something on your mind, you've been trying to tell me for the longest time. And before you break my heart in two, there's something I've been trying to say to you. but the words get in the way. There's so much I want to say, but it's locked deep inside. And if you look in my eyes, we might fall in love again. I won't even start to cry, and before we say goodbye, I tried to say I love you, but the words got in the way. Your heart has always been an open door, but baby, I don't even know you anymore. And despite the fact it's hurting me, I know the time has come to set you free. But the words get in the way. There's so much I want to say, but it's locked deep inside. And if you look in my eyes, we might fall in love again. I won't even start to cry, and before we say goodbye, I try to say I love you, but the words got in the way. I'm trying to say I love you, but the words get in the way.
It's a song by Gloria Estefan. Everyone always asks me, what's that thing you're pressing behind you? It's the reverb pedal. Because watch, I'm talking, now I'm going to press it, and now I have reverb on my voice, like echo. Now I turn it off. So in case you're wondering what I'm pressing, that button, that's what it is. What was Davy Jones' favorite Monkey song? And it's Daydream Believer. Daydream Believer and the Homecoming Queen. Alrighty, I've got a request for another song that I wrote. Some people love it, some people are tired of it. So if you're tired of it, you can go use the bathroom or go get a snack and come back. If you're not tired of it, then sit down and enjoy it. I'm going to pull my hair up and pretend I'm my grandmother. Linda and Babs have left the building. Oh, my hair does not look, my God, my grandmother did not look like that. I should put a picture of her on the slideshow, Linda. Picture of my grandmother. You had said that. Yeah, I'll have to find it. Okay, here's a song about my grandmother. Did I ask a question yet, Babs? I've already forgotten. Am I losing my mind? It's like I'm losing my mind. What song went to #1 on the U.S. pop charts in 1964 and was the start of the British invasion? This is a song about someone from the Greek invasion. Her name was Yaya. I live with my son and his family. I'm happy to be here, all right. My son and his wife are in charge of the kids, but when they go out for the night, I have my orders from headquarters, my grandson and granddaughters. Listen when I've said I have my orders from headquarters. No more drink of waters. Time to go to bed. Can we stay up instead? Okay. All right, I forgot to say that this is a request by Jean and also is going out to Bev from Elaine Azzy. Okay, I meant to say that at the beginning. My granddaughter puts on my music. We do the Greek dance with a jump. Opa! Then she plays her favorite records and teaches me to do the bump. The next day, a friend comes to play with her. And when she comes in, I say, halt. I find out her last name. She's not Greek. Well, that's okay. It's not her fault. I have my orders. Orders from headquarters. My grandson and granddaughters. Listen when I've said I have my orders. Orders from headquarters. No more drink of waters. Time to go to bed. Can we stay up instead? Okay. I sew the kids' costumes for Halloween night and tell them don't go out too far. All day I've been begging to stand in the door and give everyone baklava. Later that night, there's a thunderstorm. So loud it could raise up the dead. The kids say they're okay to sleep alone, but they all end up in my bed. I have my orders, orders from headquarters, my grandson and granddaughters. Listen when I've said I have my orders, orders from headquarters. No more drink of waters. Time to go to bed. Can we stay up instead? Okay. The phone rings and I take the message. Mr. Keen, Mr. Quinn, Mr. King. One of those names is the right one. Well, next time I'll just let it ring. The kids have a party with ice cream. I pay them $25 to climb and reach to my blackberry brandy. So everyone has a good time. I have my orders, orders from headquarters, my grandson and granddaughters. Listen when I've said I have my orders, orders from headquarters. No more drink of waters. Time to go to bed. Can we stay up instead? No. Kalinikta. Good night. There you go. And there you go, the orders from headquarters. And that is a true story. Every part of that is true. Excuse me. I want to hold your hand was the start of the British invasion. Any of these songs that I'm doing, if you want to hear them, let me know and I will play them. Okay. Here's a guy that was born named Thomas John Woodward. He was born in Wales. And it wasn't unusual to change your name in the music world. What was his musical name? What was he known as in the music world? Okay, this next one goes out to Bean Soup, my sister-in-law from her sister Barbara. Newbie, as you call her. You can reach me by a railway. You can reach me by a trailway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by a caravan. Cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. You can reach me by a sailboat, climb a tree and swing rope to rope. You can jump on a speedy coat, take a stand and slide down slow into these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedy coat, cross the border in a blaze of hope. I don't care how you get here, just get here if
There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. We all need you closer. Between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. You can windsurf into my life, take me up on a carpet ride. You can make it in a big balloon, but you better make it soon. Get here if you can.
That's a song that was written by Brenda Russell and recorded by Oleta Adams. What a great song. Oh, Dave and Lisa, I got to save that one to the end. Dave and Lisa made a request, but that's too good of a song. I'm gonna do it at the end. They'll still be watching at the end, right? I'm saving your song because it's a good ender. It's a good ender. I had asked you, Tom Jones. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. I never knew Tom Jones was a Brit. Never knew it. All righty. Here's one by somebody named Donovan. Was it Donovan or Donovan? What did he go by? Donovan? Oh, I have to ask another song. There's a song about this. There's a question about this. This song was used in a 1999 commercial for what company? What company used this in a 1999 commercial? I'm just mad about saffron. Saffron's mad about me. I'm just mad about saffron. She's just mad about me. They call me mellow yellow. Quite rightly. They call me mellow yellow. Quite rightly. They call me mellow yellow. I'm just mad about 14. 14's mad about me. I'm just mad about 14. She's just mad about me. They call me mellow yellow. Quite rightly. They call me mellow yellow. Quite rightly. They call me mellow yellow. Born high forever to fly. Wind velocity nil. Born high forever to fly. If you want your cup, I will fill. They call me mellow yellow. Quite rightly. They call me mellow yellow. Quite rightly. They call me mellow yellow. Quite rightly. Mellow, he's so mellow. He's so mellow. He's so mellow. electrical banana is gonna be a sudden craze. Electrical banana is bound to be the very next phase. Well, they call me mellow yellow, quite right, they call me mellow yellow. I'm just mad about saffron, I'm just mad about her. I'm just mad about saffron, and she's just mad about me. Everyone, they call me mellow yellow, they call me mellow yellow, they call me mellow yellow, they call me mellow yellow. That's a fade out, a fade out, a fade out, a fade out. And does anybody know the answer? And the answer is, hold on, where did it go? The Gap. Yes. The Gap used mellow yellow because they were promoting their corduroy pants, which came in shades of saffron and yellow. The Gap. Karen Gersey said Allison Gersey. Got it. Allison, I'm sorry we can't use your video because we couldn't see it. It was too dark. I'm sorry. If anyone makes a video or takes a picture to put in the slideshow, try to make sure we can see it clearly so we can put it up. But anyway, Allison Gersey got that right. Your name is going into the bowl. All right. I'm switching over to another list because Teresa wanted to hear this song. And I'm going to stay with my British trivia. Ray Davies was the lead singer for what British band? Song for Teresa and Jim. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather, since my man and I ain't together. Keeps raining all the time, yeah, yeah. Life is bare, gloom and misery everywhere. Stormy weather, stormy weather, I just can't get my poor self together. I'm weary all the time, so weary all the time. When he went away, the blues walked in and met me. If he stays away, I swear that rocking chair's gonna get me. All I do is pray that the Lord above would let me walk in the sun once more. I can't go on. Everything I have is gone. Stormy weather, stormy weather, I just can't get my poor self together. Keeps raining all the time. But I can't go on. Everything I have is gone. Stormy weather, since my man and I ain't together.
slow. Well, it keeps raining all the time. Snowy weather. Thank you. Thank you. Singing the blues, getting down and dirty. Ellen Cosgrove. Hi, Ellen. She wants anything Beatles. Ellen loves the Beatles. Well, anything Beatles. You're leaving it wide open. Something fast, something slow. Well, we talked about I Want to Hold Your Hand. I guess we could do that one. My cousin Theo is on. Theo, come on. My cousin Theo lives in Hawaii, so I don't know what time it is there, but it's earlier, I believe, 6 hours earlier. So it's only 2:30 in the afternoon on a Friday, and here she is. Oh my gosh, thank you for being here. Theo, what would you like to hear? Go through the song list. Tell me what you want. And the last trivia question, oh, right. Barbara, I need to do these in order because now I lose what I was asking. Do you know, does anyone remember what the question was? Kinks. Oh, the Kinks. Yes, it was the Kinks. It was, oh my God, I got to do these in order. I'm sorry, everyone. And let me hold things up. Ray Davies was the lead singer for what British band? The Kinks is correct. All right, I'm just going to go in order of the ones I haven't asked yet. So I've asked all those. Okay, here's one. Number 7 I haven't asked. What band that had the hit Needles and Pins toured with the Rolling Stones? There's your next question. Anything Beatles? I'm going to do I Want to Hold Your Hand because we just talked about it a minute ago. How it was the start of the British invasion. So let's do that one. Goes out to my friend Ellen. And probably 2 or 3 weeks from now, I'm going to do a whole Beatles night. Okay? I'm not quite sure what the date is, but I'll let you know. All right. Oh yeah, tell you something. I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. Song by the Beatles. I do want to hold your hand. I want to put my arms around it and give you a hug a million times. I do. Okay, My Backyard. The voice. Really? Okay, I will do that. Okay. Oh, we've got 3 slow ones in a row. All right, I need somebody to make a fast one. I try not to do 2 in a row. Answer the question. The band that had the hit Needles and Pins that toured with the Rolling Stones is The Searchers.
A lot of people got that right. Your name's going into the Trivia Bowl if you bought a ticket to the show. Okay. The next one is a song that I wrote. And I did an interview recently with Candy O'Terry. If Candy's watching, hi, Candy. Oh, my gosh. Thanks for joining the mailing list. And really, thanks for doing the interview. It was a blast. It was a blast to hang out and get to talk and catch up. So this is a song. So she had asked me about how I started singing. I said I used to sing in the front of the house for for the traffic. That's a true story. I lived on Oak Street in Brockton, and I lived 5 houses from the traffic light. So the traffic would back up all the way to my house, and people would just be waiting for the light to turn green, and I would sing out there, A, B, C, easy as 1, 2, 3, or whatever, and the people would just not look at me. They would have their hands on the steering wheel. I'd be over there, and they'd be like, okay, I'm not going to look at that girl. They thought I was cute, but they thought, like, should she really be singing full out on her front lawn? Hey, come on. I was having fun. Well, I also used to sing in my backyard. My dad built me a little stage. And this song tells that story. Back when I was a little girl, my backyard was the whole wide world. And I would dream of spotlights in the clouds. Friendly trees became applauding crowds. And the creaking of the swing set always seemed to chant my name. So I would stand upon a rock to face my fenced-in fame. And I used to sing in my backyard before my heart was scarred, and only the birds were there to please. I think I'll sing in my backyard, and if my life gets hard, I'll just keep singing to the rhythm of the breeze. As time went on, singing songs became my trade. The nights were long, but the bills were always paid. To reach the top, well, deep down I knew I could. I met Mr. Slick and Mr. Hollywood. Well, they said, now pack your songs up and move your dreams right into town. The promises to bring me up would only bring me down. But I used to sing in my backyard before my heart was scarred, and only the birds were there to please. I think I'll sing in my backyard, and if my life gets hard, I'll just keep singing to the rhythm of the breeze. When did all the leaves begin to fall in my backyard? How could such a joy become such hell? Someday when I'm riding high and people want to know why it's in my blood, and I will tell that I used to sing in my backyard before my heart was scarred, and only the birds were there to please. I think I'll sing in my backyard, and if my life gets hard, I'll just keep singing to the rhythm of the breeze. I'll just keep singing to the rhythm of the breeze. A story of how I started singing in my backyard. Barbara, I know I keep asking you, and I'm sorry, and I apologize, but I keep asking you what I just asked. I don't think I asked a question, did I? my God. I've got to. I need a separate person to be in charge of my trivia. Somebody else can tell me what's the next song to ask. All right, I'm going to ask you. I was going to do a song by the Bee Gees, but I think we're running out of time. So, which two Bee Gees are twins? Twins. Barbara and I got asked once if we were twins. This is a true story. More than once. That's true. We have been asked more than once. Not only are you sisters, are you twins? Barbara, come over here on camera so people can see how much we look like. Come over here on camera.
At least when Susan and I got asked, it was realistic.
Right. At least when you and Susan got asked, you do look very, very similar. Bean Soup and Donna, the three of you all look very similar, but I look nothing like you. My God. Oh, boy. Anyway, twins. Which two Bee Gees are twins? Okay, I got a request to do this song. This goes out to Little Elaine. It goes out to all the moms. That's right. It's Mother's Day weekend this weekend. And as you know, my mother passed away many years ago. This is a song I wrote about her. It goes out to all the moms. Or anyone that doesn't have their mom.
My mother had big brown eyes that could smile or pierce me right to the core. And every year her hair was a different color and style than before. She was very bright. She did the crossword every night. And now so do I. At least I try. My mother had graceful hands on piano. I would watch her each day. And as I got older, we would switch seats and she'd listen to me play. And the music I love now is all because she taught me how. And although she's gone, she lives on. She is the voice that still speaks to me inside. She is the voice that I follow as my guide. She is the voice that still tells me I'm beautiful. She is the voice. I don't think I have time for any more requests. I'll try to get that one in. My mother enjoyed the change of the seasons, especially the fall. We'd go to lunch and then we'd go shopping down at the South Shore Mall. She'd buy things for the family and for the grandkids she loved to see. Now I shop alone and the kids are all grown. My mother and I would talk every day and have coffee, cake, and tea. She always loved to hear all the stories of things that happened to me. Sometimes we laughed until we cried. Sometimes I just sat by her side. And although she's gone, she lives on. She is the voice that still speaks to me inside. She is the voice that I follow as my guide. She is the voice that still tells me I'm beautiful.
It's called The Voice. I wrote it about my mother. And the South Shore Mall, all of the things that I mentioned are true things. She really did love to see the grandkids, and now they are all grown, my gosh. Okay. Which two Bee Gees are twins? Robin and Maurice are fraternal twins. Robin and Maurice. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get to both of those because I have 3 requests on the board and I have to do something fast because I can't do 3 slow songs in a row. So now I have to throw a fast one in there. I'll do a quick fasty. Have any requests for a quick fasty? Babs? All right, I'll do one by the Police because the Police are Brits. And I will do this one because it's fast and fun. Who changed his name from David Jones to avoid being... somebody already answered that? David Bowie. Okay. All right. At what venue did the Beatles play their very first U.S. concert? All right. Here's a song by the Police. Though I've tried... Right? Yeah. Though I've tried before to tell her all the feelings I have for her in my heart. Every time that I come near her, I just lose my nerve as I've done from the start. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she does to turn me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Do I have to tell the story of 1,000 rainy days since we first met? It's a big enough umbrella, but it's always me that ends up getting wet. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she does to turn me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. I resolve to call her up 1,000 times a day. Ask her if she'll marry me in some old-fashioned way. But my silent fears have gripped me. Not before I reach the goal. Not before my time has stripped me. Must I always be alone? Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she does to turn me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Trying to figure out how I was going to get out of that one. Every little thing she does is magic. The venue that the Beatles played their very first concert is the Washington Coliseum in Washington, D.C. Babs, may I bother you for another glass of water? All right, we're going overtime tonight because I have 3 requests to get in. This goes out to Theo. How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace. When I stand here taking every breath with you. Ooh, you're the only one who really knew me at all. How can you just walk away from me when all I can do is watch you leave? 'Cause we've shared the laughter and the pain, and even shared the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now. There's just an empty space, and there's nothing left here to remind me. Just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now.
there's just an empty space, and you coming back to me is against the odds, and that's what I've got to face. I wish I could just make you turn around and see me cry. There's so much I need to say to you, so many reasons why. You're the only one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now. Well, there's just an empty space, and there's nothing left here to remind me, just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now. There's just an empty space, but to wait for you is all I can do, and that's what I've got to face. Take a good look at me now.
This is a song by Phil Collins called Against All Odds. One more trivia question, and then I've got to get to Old Cape Cod and the other one, or I'm going to do one fast version of Old Cape Cod because about 100 people requested it. Deb, Lisa, Rob, Michael, Deb, and Mary are at the Cape, and they want to hear Old Cape Cod. All right, I'm going to ask you another. How do you say friend? How do the British people call each other friend?
If you're fond of sand dunes and salty air, quaint little villages here and there, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. If you like the taste of a lobster stew served by the window with an ocean view, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape. Old silver, old silver, old silver, old silver, winding roads that seem to beckon you, miles of green beneath the sky so blue, church bells ringing on a Sunday morn reminds you of the town where you were born. If you spend the evening, you want to stay watching the moonlight on Cape Cod Bay. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod.
Old silver, old silver. Debbie's family used to sing that when they were on their way to the Cape. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. What was the question, Babs? Oh, a mate. Mate is how you would say friend if you were a British. The Brits, that's how it's, well, according to the trivia that I found online. Okay, this is the last song of the night. I know we're over time, and I'm going to ask one last question. Why were the Rolling Stones temporarily banned from the Ed Sullivan Show? But then they were asked back, but they were temporarily banned. Why is that? This last song goes out to Dave and Lisa. It's a great song to end with. I want everybody to sing along, and then I will choose the trivia winner.
Once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours and dreamed of all the great things we would do.
I want to hear you loud.
Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to find our way. Then the busy years went rushing by us. We lost our starry notions on the way. And if by chance I'd see you at the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days, oh yes, those were the days. Just tonight I stood before the tavern. Nothing seemed the way it used to be. In the glass I saw a strange reflection. Was that lonely woman really me? Through the door there came familiar laughter. I saw your face and heard you call my name. Oh, my friend, we're older, but no wiser. For in our hearts the dreams remain the same. Make it a good one. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. La 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 la. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days.
Thank you. The band, the Rolling Stones were banned from the Ed Sullivan Show because they were too loud. The fans were too loud. Their fans were too loud. Okay, here I go. I'm picking the trivia winner. You will win a $5 gift card to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, your choice. Okay? So let me know which one you want. I close my eyes and I pick a name. Here it goes. Jim Nispel. Jim Nispel, you're the winner. Do you want $5 at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks? Let me know, and I will send you an e-card. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and thank you for listening to Hits by the Brits. I'll see you next week with a whole new theme. Have a great week. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Babs.
The time has come for the end of our stream, but I couldn't have done it without my great team. First there's Linda running the tests, then there's Babs taking your requests, and then Kathy is reading the chat. Don't forget Trixie, our favorite cat, and you too. Thank you for watching the show. I want all of you to know you bring me lightness in the dark. You're the sparklers that give me the spark, the brightest fans in all the lands. You get me to spark it up, a snap and a twirl, singing out with everyone around the world. Music, nostalgia, and lots of fun, a friendly community for everyone. No matter where you are, you're never too far from Krisanthi's virtual piano bar. KP Piano Bar. See you next week. .com